Yep, that's right. One more banner. Milwaukee, nothing but heavy duty. It is, I think, 18 or 19 inches in height and 8 foot long. That's right. What you guys are about to see is a multi-day vlog. I just recorded stuff. We've had so many rain delays. We've had so much stuff going on that it's been such an issue lately that I just haven't been able to put anything together. So you're getting a couple days worth of video, and I'm just going to compile it all together. But today is Saturday. We have a few properties left over. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 properties in a small backyard we have to clean up. Left over from the week. So I'm down here at the shop. I fix these speed feed heads and we're going to swap out some mowers. So what we're taking today is the SWZT's coming off. We're taking the V-Ride 2 and the Walker. That's it. Those are the only mowers we're taking. The SWZT's coming off. The Laser Z's coming off. And you guys are going to just see a bunch of different stuff from different days. From a maintenance day the other day to a little bit of mowing, I think, from yesterday or maybe the day before. I don't know. And then whatever I record today. Going to be a long video. I'm sorry, it is what it is. Next week, hopefully, I don't know, the weather's not looking too promising then either. So next week, hopefully, I'll get back onto a regular schedule and do smaller videos multiple times throughout the week instead of one long end cap video. I like to do the smaller ones better, in just multiple days instead of one big long video that takes forever to edit, forever to process, forever to upload. So anyway, let's get into it and let's get this day started. Let's get at her! Now it's recording you. Half asleep. What'd you do? You shave your face? Oh, look at you all clean shaven. All them little hairs are gone.
Baby face now, and I got all my ones down here.
All the long ones?
Got no long hairs anymore.
Oh yeah, you can tell you shaved. Now it's all gonna come in like wildfire.
Oh, my baby face.
Your baby face. So we didn't really record anything yesterday other than in the shop. The stuff in the shop, we recorded that. A little bit of shop stuff. But anyway, we did go out and do some mowing. I had a couple properties in mind that I was gonna film on. We just hadn't gotten to them yet. And the problem is it literally started like hailing on us. It started heavy fat raindrops, and then it turned into like regular rain, and then it went to hail, then snow, then back to hail, and it was horrible. And we finished that last property. We were soaked. We finished it up in the rain and in the hail, and we just went back to the shop and finished cleaning up mowers, finished changing the oil in the Skag, V-Ride 2, sharpen blades, change blades, and what else did we do? Grease the mowers. So, and I had to make some improvements on the open trailer. The tail lights stick out further than the rest of the trailer, which makes it really difficult in the narrow laneway getting into the shop. And so I've had this plan to cut them off, flip them up, and re-weld them so they're straight up and down instead of sticking out. So I got that done yesterday, and well, Billy did all the maintenance on the mowers. But now we have half of Thursday's list, not even half. We got a good amount though. We probably have like 7 or 8 from Thursday's list, and then we have all of Friday's list. Plus I picked up 2 more lawns again tomorrow. Or, not tomorrow, I picked up 2 more lawns again yesterday. So now those are added on. Only one of them we have to take care of either today or tomorrow because the guy's actually selling the house, and then he's moving into a rental, so he's going to be in this house till mid-July, and then at that point he moves into the rental, which is around the corner, and we have to take over that one and mow that one the rest of the season. So yeah, just a lot to do. So we're going to try to film something today, but It rained again all night last night. It's not supposed to rain today. We've gotten so much rain that it is, the ground is just so soft and so wet, but we don't have a choice. We have to get out and get these mowed. We have a couple new ones to do today we haven't done yet. So it's just, there's a lot to do. And we are currently recording on the DJI Osmo Action that just came in yesterday. So we're testing this camera out. We're seeing how we like it. The only other DJI camera I've ever had besides my drones is this one. This is the Osmo Pocket. I love this thing. It's a good camera, but yeah, so we're testing this out and we're gonna see how we like it. I do so far like the front screen. The front screen went dark. I wonder if you tap it, it comes back on like you do on, nope, apparently it doesn't. So I don't know, but it was on. It was showing us what we were recording, so that's pretty neat. I'm not really sure how the audio is on it, but anyway, so we are going to I don't know, we're gonna go see what we get done today. I'm hoping we can get it all done. If not, maybe some tomorrow, or the rest of it tomorrow. I really don't know. I don't know how these lawns are gonna go. Everything's gonna be a mess, and it's just gonna be a lot more work than what it would normally be to take care of these properties. But we're gonna get through it and see what we can do. We have great mowers for handling wet grass for the most part, but no matter how good the mower is, you're still limited. Once it's really soft, there's laying water everywhere, there's, you know, stuff clumps. So cut them a little bit higher so we don't get as much clumpage than we normally would, and it just is what it is. They're calling for a bunch of rain next week too, but April showers bring May flowers, right? So everything was really dry and we weren't getting any rain this spring, and now we're getting more than we want. So better than a drought, I guess.
I'm walking alone, the streets are empty. The only thing I can see is my own silhouette. I'm getting stronger, step by step. The clock is ticking, but there's no time for regrets. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe trying to protect your soul.
Word to the wise, don't be cheap. It'll always come back to bite you in the ass. And usually I'm not, but I was this time, and it really screwed me. Let me show you what I mean. So I've always run the Echo 400 speed feed heads. They're my favorite. I knew I needed to replace some this year. This is one of the Echo 400s, okay? And actually this is one right here because I bulletproofed it. It's got the bolt in the head there, but that's one of them. This year, these are about 34 bucks a piece. When I first started using them, they were like 20 a piece. This one here is a new style. I can't remember the name of the brand, but they were like $15 a piece. I got them. Here's a brand new one right here. Panin, actually P-A-N-A-R-I. So Panari trimmer head. And they work on Echo, Shindawa, Steel, everything else, but they're like $15 a piece. So I bought a bunch of them this year. Well, they barely hold any line at all. And when you even just lightly tap it on something, like if you're just walking trimming and you bump it on accident, it lets a ton of line out. Just garbage. So these are the Echo 450s, which hold a lot more string. These things hold a ton of string in there. But they're way better. Spend the money, buy the good ones. So I just replaced both of them on the steel trimmers.
Heroes tonight, we will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Yeah, we are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Yeah.
Yeah, I could smell the dog poop. Well, that walker cut pretty good with that back door open. I didn't leave any clumps or nothing. Usually when you have the back door open, you'll leave a few clumps here and there, but I didn't leave anything. So, did a good job. But this neighborhood, they have so much construction stuff going on, this whole neighborhood. These two lawns are Thursday lawns. Today's Saturday. It rained Thursday, we couldn't cut them. The plan was to cut them yesterday. We tried to get in here. There's so much construction equipment all over, and they got piles of stone and dirt and everything else. There's just no way we were getting in here to cut it yesterday, so we couldn't do it. But I knew they wouldn't be working today, so today's the day to get it done.
You're not even in there, right?
No, this front screen, I haven't figured this camera out yet. This is that DJ Osmo action. I haven't figured it out yet, but I think that, I don't know that it, I think the front screen is just so small that it's not showing everything it's actually getting, because I think it actually does show more of it. I don't know, we'll find out when I edit this, but this is going to be a long video. There's so much stuff. There's stuff from the shop day the other day. There's a little bit of footage we recorded yesterday. There's stuff we recorded today. I mean, just a whole bunch of stuff I haven't gotten to edit, so. All right, one more. We have to go clean up a backyard. Oh, it's wet. It's very wet. You can see the line from where I didn't mow because there's standing water over there. And then I mowed the whole area all the way out to the road. I can see my stripes really bright. I don't know how well you guys can see them in the camera, but it is very, very wet. And the fog is just now starting to lift. The fog has been insane. Like super thick fog. It's breakfast time. My breakfast, Billy. Well, so that video that went up last night, I have been trying to upload that thing since Monday. I don't know what the heck was going on with my computer. It was throwing a temper tantrum, and every time it would show almost fully uploaded, then it would freeze up and back and forth. So that was actually from Monday. So Tuesday I got caught up, no problem. Yesterday was pretty wet, but it was a decent day out. I got everything freaking knocked out yesterday. But yesterday I took the Skag SWZT and the Toro Grandstand because Tuesday afternoon I dropped the V-Ride 2 and the X-Mark off at my dealer. I'm just way too freaking busy right now, and I noticed that those two decks were not cutting the same. I knew one of them was off, if not both. So I just went and picked them up this morning. Turns out the Skag V-Ride 2 was off by 1/4 inch, but the X-Mark was off by a little over 3/4 of an inch. So I knew one of them was off. Like I said, if not both, but that little over 3/4 of an inch, that's a huge difference in cutting. So those are done now, those decks are level, but it was supposed to pour rain all day today. So I figured we were gonna have a maintenance day. We got a lot to get done in this shop. But now it's not raining, and they say it's not gonna rain till like 5 or 6 o'clock tonight. We probably will go out in a few hours and get some mowing done if we can. The properties that drain well that we can actually mow, but we got a lot of rain last night. I'm talking like on my rain gauge, I dumped it out yesterday and there's over 2 inches of rain in there. So that's a lot of freaking rain last night, and there's huge puddles all over. So anyway, we got a lot of maintenance to get done today. Billy and I are going to have our Danishes, our breakfast, and then I'll show you what we have in store. Whatever. I'll show you what we got to get done in the shop here today. Enjoying that Danish, Billy?
First of all, it's a big Texas. Don't mess with the big Texas.
It's a big Texas. All right, so about a week ago, I put an air raid, cold air intake on the new Chevy truck. And the main reason I did that, I've had them in the past, and the main reason I did it is because it does increase horsepower, but you really don't notice it driving it's not a big deal, other than when you romp on the gas, you can definitely hear it. The truck makes a completely different sound. It kind of snorts and takes off. Sounds really nice. But anyway, you notice it when you're pulling trailers. That's when you really notice the difference of the horsepower with a cold air intake. When you're pulling trailers, you definitely can tell the difference. They claim 20 to 23 difference in horsepower. I call BS. I don't think it definitely increased horsepower by that much. But anyway, it does make a big difference. So I put that in. I did order another one. It's right there to go on this truck. So we need to get that done. That's super simple. Doesn't take long to do. I told you guys before that Billy wanted, instead of the toggle switch, he wanted a foot pedal for the power chute on the V-Ride 2, and I wanted to switch from the toggle switch to a foot pedal on the SWZT. So both the foot pedals came in. They're right here. Super simple to change out. Like I told you guys, so it'll be just like this. A foot pedal just like this one. Nice and easy. But like I told you guys in the video, where all the videos where I installed power chutes on all these mowers, I told you it's all the same exact plug. You just unplug the toggle switch and you unplug the switch from the motor and you plug the foot pedal in. And then of course you got to take the wiring from the toggle switch off the battery and hook the one up for that. But super easy plug and play. FS94R, why do I have this? I'll tell you why. 2 years ago, we bought the FS111RX. This thing is super light, very nice trimmer. But Billy has pretty much taken over that trimmer. On the days it's just me, I use it. That's why that one's so dirty. And this FS111R is so clean, because I always use that one. When it's me and Billy, he takes a lighter one. I get stuck with this one, which is no big deal, but this 111R is definitely a lot heavier than this RX. I didn't realize that when I bought it, but it's a huge difference. These things have tons of power, way more than you'll ever need for regular weekly maintenance. So I needed a lighter trimmer. Carrying this 111R around for the massive amounts, so we trim everything. I edge all flower beds and I edge all hard surfaces on every property every week. So we do a lot of trimming and a lot of carrying these things around. So it's just it's a lot on you. Your shoulders are on fire. It just really burns you up. So I wanted just a light trimmer. There's plenty of power for just everyday trimming. Doesn't need a ton of power. So I grabbed this FS94. It's very light. It's really nice. It has this new speed control wheel on it here, and what it does is you can adjust it where you want, and then no matter how hard you squeeze the trigger, it won't rev up past a certain RPM. If you leave it all the way forward and just run it like a regular trimmer, you won't even know that wheel's there. But a couple things we got to do this right off the bat. This thing has to come off. These things spin around. I hate these. I always take a razor knife and cut that, pop them off. That's coming off. I have to adjust this handle where I want it, and that guard is definitely coming off, and then the speed feed head has to go on. So I got to get that done, and that thing will be ready to go, and that'll be a nice, real light trimmer for everyday use. So I think I covered everything. I don't think the blades on any of these mowers need very much attention. Actually, the V-Ride 2 needs an oil change. The light was flashing at me yesterday. It just hit, not yesterday, the day before. I just hit 200 hours on that thing. It needs its oil change. I think the blades are still good on that one though. So we got to put the foot pedal on that. The foot pedal on that. I don't think this needs anything. We got to take care of this trimmer here and the cold air intake on the truck. None of that is very involved, but it's just a lot of little tedious stuff that we really need to get done. And I'm sure there's other stuff I'm forgetting. As far as the Skag SWZT, I ran this thing a lot yesterday, and I love that Jungle Wheels Velke. It worked awesome. And that weight kit, perfect. The front end did not come up at all. I even tried to, and I got it to come up a little bit, but I had to really try to get it to happen. But this rapid deck height, as compared to the old school walk behinds, was awesome, and this thing cut like a dream. Cut awesome. Okay, so we didn't film any of that maintenance this morning. There's a bunch of just wiring we had to cut out and being who I am, I put 1,000 zip ties on everything, you know, because that's what you should do to keep all your wires out of the way. But the X-Mark's ready to go. We knew that. This now has the foot pedal. We mounted it right there. Nice and simple. And the SWZT, let's just buzz around here. Take a look at that sucker. We mounted that one right there. Nice and simple. You can kick it that way, it goes down, kick it that way, it goes up. Mounted right on there. Nice and simple. So anyway, we got these 3 mowers all loaded up. And we have the cold air intake on this truck. That should definitely help out with this truck. And that's about it for now. So Billy and I are gonna go out and do some mowing. It's still looking pretty gloomy out there, and it's cold. It's only like 40 degrees or some shit. I don't know. It's not that warm. Maybe it just feels cold because it was like 60 something yesterday, and it's been like high 60s, low 70s. But we're gonna go out and see what we can get done. Who knows? We'll film it.
Town to town, from London to Taiwan, I've been all around the globe trying to protect your soul. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Yeah. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe trying to protect your soul.